So I finally gave in and ordered this Whoop 4.0. So I've been seeing like loads of adverts on the internet, like a lot of hype on social media, YouTube, about this fitness thing. So at first I was just like, you know what, it's just another one of them products. It just got a hype to it. But then I thought, you know what, I'm having trouble sleeping, yeah? And I think it's because of this pre-workout that I've been taking, and it's really affecting my sleep. So I thought, you know what, I'm gonna check what all the hype is about this. They have a free 1-month trial, and I'm gonna see if basically, like, they have a lot of like saying, oh, it has this feature, that feature. So I thought, you know what, and I see a lot of like the sleep and recovery mode. And with this is, I thought, you know what, let me track my sleep, because I'm struggling to get sleep after taking this pre-workout. And it's just getting worse and worse, because then I'm catching up on that sleep like in the daytime, and then it just makes the nighttime sleep worse, because then it takes like even longer to get to sleep, and then I have to check the time. I'm thinking like, my eyes are just closed, I'm just not going to sleep. So like it just gets worse. And then next thing you know, I'm having to catch up on the sleep, even more sleep. And then, but that means that I'm not recovering from my gym sessions and workouts. So I thought, you know what, yeah, there's a lot of like hype behind this, seeing loads of advertisement and seeing some reviews and whatnot. It has a lot about sleeping, and obviously the new one come out and it's saying that it's got like a heart, blood pressure, this and that. But I know that like blood pressure and some of the new features on the new Whoop 5.0 that just come out, like there's fitness watches that have that already. Like, so I'm guessing, I've used this for like 2 days now, 1.5 day, and sort of already like sort of got used to it. So it just comes in a plain simple, it's kind of neat. It comes in a simple packaging like this. Pretty simple, pretty neat, no like big deal. Just comes like covered. Here's the actual thing. That at first, the only reason I like this is because it's like, it's not a watch. I don't like watches, and I like how they've actually just made a bracelet for it. So that's pretty cool. And then it's come like the stuff that no one reads. Yeah. Anyways, and then it comes with the actual charger. So you've got to charge this up, and then it just slides on top of this. At first I was doing it the wrong way. I was doing it like up this way, when it actually has to go down. So yeah, anyway, it's pretty simple. So that charges this, and then this goes on top of here. It charges. Anyways, so yeah, I'm not too sure if this is like a normal USB-C, because it has this thing in the middle. Yeah, so I'm not too sure. Anyways, so yeah, so I'm mostly going because I wanted to check out like if it's actually like what were the hypes about. So anyways, and plus, and I want to check my sleep recovery, because if I don't get no recovery, and when light sleeping with that, like I try to go to sleep with the like eyes closed, and then it's just the static. I'm not going to sleep. And so I know that the body doesn't recover in light sleep. I've researched, it only recovers in deep sleep, I think. So anyway, so I thought, you know what, let me get this and actually track. So it needs to calibrate. So for a certain amount of days, got to wear it. So then it will take in all the information of the body and then put it all together with whatever like knowledge. So they've basically really integrated the app, like really designed the app good, with all the information and whatnot. But some of the features, like it's for me right now. So what I do, I use the sleep and then recovery. I just like, it has a lot of stuff which I just don't understand. Like I think it's just like, you know, add-ons just to, you know, make it seem like, I don't know. It does what I need to. It's more for like fitness, I have a very strict routine, tidy routine. So what this is doing for me right now, that I've worn it for 1.5 days, is basically my tight routine, and whatever flaws I have in my routine where I can't go to sleep at night, is telling me exactly when I go to sleep and when I have light sleep or deep sleep. So, and then obviously it has the heart rate. It tells me the heart rate, and what it does from the heart rate is able to measure other things from the heart rate. Like it basically measures the heart rate and turns it into like a stress monitor. But the stress monitor is basically I go to the gym, and then it will basically measure my stress from the gym while I'm in the gym. So it's not really a stress monitor. It basically, like the heart rate, if it goes up, it means that is straining the body, stressing the body out, which is a good thing, you could say. However, it can also detect if it's not an activity and if it's just like natural stress. So basically, I go to sleep, I wake up, it tells me to go to sleep. So obviously if I'm paying for a product, and this is subscription based, so it's not a one-time buy. So I'm guessing, like with the features and whatnot, like, and just because it's a bracelet, I think it's targeting a certain audience. So that audience, I'm guessing, is like, because it's a hefty price, gotta pay for just some like pretty simple features, but obviously the apps are very well integrated. So basically it measures when it tells me to go to sleep and wake up at a certain time. So I got a pretty strict routine, and what I do, this is basically, I've got this to see how I can fix whatever flaws I have in my tight routine anyway. So even with food, it doesn't really like measure food, but I'm not really fussed about that because like, yeah, basically it got some stuff which is already in like the Apple Health and whatnot. So the heart rate, the sleep recovery, that's like really what I need it for. So paying the subscription for like certain things like that, like not only does it measure sleep, it also can detect from my heart rate going up. It will tell me what my heart rate is, but fitness watches already do that. They already got all the newest one, the newest Whoop fitness watches already got all the features, and plus it's a screen which has all the like everything on there. Fitness watches for fitness enthusiasts. This isn't for fitness enthusiasts. I don't want a clock, so I think I don't want a clock on my wrist, and I don't want to I don't want to sort of, I'm not a fitness enthusiast as well. So I think this is targeting a higher, but the amount got to pay for the subscription. So it's targeting like higher end of the population, you could say, who's got a bit of spare cash, you know. So what it does is able to detect when I've done an activity. So I could go and do exercise and it will tell me you've done an activity between this time and this time. So it has all the options to say what activity I've done. So I can go search, I've done a HIIT class, or I've done functional fitness, or I've done weightlifting, I've done an assault bike, I've done, you know, it has badminton, it has a lot of activities which can't really like go wrong in, like, you know, someone who lives a normal life and whatnot. Anyways, so, but then when I click the activity, I'm able to then pick the exercise and make a workout. So if I do a HIIT class or a functional fitness class, I'm able to put all the exercise that I do, but I can't find some of the exercise. So you know what, instead of going all that deep, which is, I think it's just a feature, selling feature, I don't know, it's just a bit extra. I just like, it's probably already got like inputted algorithm for what happens to the body when doing a certain workout. So obviously the HIIT workout and whatnot, I just didn't even bother going. I just clicked HIIT workout, didn't add an extra like what exercises I do, just ended it. Anyways, so it's quite cool because then it will tell me I've done an activity from this time to this time, because it detects the heart rate going up, has the little like hospital thing going up, spiking. So it's quite good. So basically, what these fitness things are. They're basically like what you get at a hospital bed, but like obviously not as advanced, and they've chucked it into like a fitness thing, so it's able to tell, like, you're able to tell stuff about your own body. Like me, I'm doing it because I want to know like exactly when I go to sleep and whatnot. So it will tell me when I lightly go to sleep and then when I go to deeper sleep, because the body's heart rate goes even more down. So obviously from taking this, I can't go sleep. Like I'll take it in the morning, I just can't go sleep in the night. Like I'll try closing my eyes. So anyway, so what I've ended up doing, yeah, like I said, so basically it's able to detect what activities I do, and then I'll just tag the activity as cycling or whatnot. Anyways, but you know what? Yeah, I went into the shower and it detected it as an activity. So I'm not too sure what happened there. So I just had to delete it. I can edit, because I took a nap. So on the first day, obviously, when I was like when I was catching up on sleep, I thought, you know what, like I need to catch up on my sleep. And then this detected it as sleep. And then in the nighttime when I actually went to sleep, it detected it as a nap. So I had to like sort of swap it around, because I'm not too sure. So anyways, it will tell me when to go to sleep, and it have to like, yeah. So now what happened, because I couldn't go to sleep the first day, so I thought, you know what, let me try I had some melatonin tablets from ages ago. I took some melatonin and I got to sleep, like just one tablet of melatonin, and then it put me to sleep. Like I was good. Like I haven't slept like deep sleep in ages. So obviously this tagged exactly when I went to sleep. So, and obviously when I woke up, it's like an alarm clock, so it starts vibrating on my wrist when I need to wake up. So I can adjust like when I want to wake up or when I should, or it will tell me, okay, no, you should maybe wake up at this time or go sleep at this time if you want to wake up at this certain time, or do you want more sleep, or do you want, yeah. So basically, so I took some melatonin, I was able to get some deeper sleep and actually go sleep to fix my sleep-wake cycle. And then obviously inputting like when I do activities and whatnot, it's telling me like, simple things that Apple Health can do, like calories burned, steps and whatnot. But yeah, so all the activities I've tagged between what time to what time, because it's able to tell from the heart rate. Obviously, if the heart rate is still high and I do another activity, you can't really detect it, because my heart rate it floats high. So I have to sort of add the activity between a certain time, and I can tell because on the chart, that spiky chart, I can maneuver on that spiky chart and say, yeah, I started a new activity at this time and ended at this time. So yeah, it's pretty like it's targeted at the higher end, it's targeted at individuals who got like extra cash laying around. Because personally, I wouldn't pay the subscription until like, I got that spare cash to spend, or if they actually, got the new features on Whoop 5.0 and put the price down to like what it costs on like the basic plan. Because there's fitness watches that cost like 80 quid to 150, 200 quid, 80 quid to 200 quid, that got all the features of the Whoop 5.0 and even more. However, what's a selling feature is, like I said, there's no clock on here, and that it's just a simple bracelet. I went into the shower, the bracelet got pretty wet. Yeah, it dried pretty quickly because I went to the gym, and obviously I probably heated up. So, but yeah, but I'm guessing that they can't really make it maybe waterproof, because it then becomes less durable. Maybe, I'm not too sure, or maybe I'm just like making excuses. Anyway, so that's the main features I sort of got. It's fixing my sleep routine. So because I know I'm sort of paying, or I'm not paying, but because I know, let's say I was to pay for this, I'm going to sleep when it tells me to then because it's telling me I need that much sleep to make sure like my body recovers as good as it should. So I'm basically following this plan, because my routine in the daytime is good with eating and everything, so it's all good that way. And then obviously logging all the activities. It's got a lot of other stuff where it's telling me, my base heart, like my lowest heart rate. I hit like 55 on my lowest heart rate, and then it's telling me like loads of stuff like blood oxygen levels, this and that, like stuff I just don't understand. And it gets a lot of the information from like the heart rate and a few and what else, I'm not too sure how, probably like another sensor that's in there. But yeah, like I said, so it's like this is basically stopping me from going to sleep, and it's just got worse and worse. Probably like for like 2-3 months now. Is it like I've been taking it for longer. Like I'm on the bodybuilding, like, you know, the bodybuilding like supplements, like what's the word? Bodybuilding supplement stage, or like trend, not trend, but like, you know, when going through something, and it's like one of them things, you know, trying like these bodybuilding things out. So I'm on that, and obviously I've noticed this, like it affects the kidneys as well. Don't get it twisted. These supplements affect the kidneys, like obviously for long term. So right now I only use it when I like do long gym sessions, because it affects the kidneys. Like I even got like marine collagen, but I don't know, apparently like, yeah, plant-based protein is good and whatnot, and as long as like the body is healthy, like I think like collagen is good, but this stuff I think it's not good in the long term. And plus I noticed, like I said, I just can't go to sleep, so I had to fix my sleep-wake cycle, and I tried the melatonin, and then the melatonin worked. So I was like, yeah, banging, like I haven't had such good sleep, and obviously I recorded on here, so I was even more like excited. Anyway, so this is basically keeping my nighttime schedule like in check. Obviously plugging in all my exercises over, like it's encouraging me basically, because then it has workout plans on the app. I can join little communities, other individuals who have a group and who are also working out, and like monitor maybe their progress, I think. But yeah, so it's kind of encouraging, because I do my workout and I plug in, I say, yeah, I've done this workout. Oh yeah, now I'm doing weightlifting from this time to this time. So then it's like adjusting how much recovery, how much sleep I gotta have, what amount of stress I've put on my body, you know, is telling me, if my because it has algorithm built into probably that each exercise is telling me, okay, if I done a HIIT workout and my heart rate was at a certain level, it can say, yeah, your body is at this rate or that rate, or its blood oxygen level is this much from a sensor on there. And so basically a lot of the stuff don't really understand, like, and a lot of the stuff is based from the heart rate. So yeah, but the Whoop 5.0, the features on there, it can be found on like fitness watches, which is probably for like fitness enthusiasts. I don't think this is for fitness enthusiasts. This is just for like the normal individual who keeps fitness and eating like a strong part of their life. So yeah, and like obviously the aesthetics as well, like not having a huge clock and whatnot, you know. So yeah, I'm not too sure if they lower the plan, or you know, or do something about like targeting. I mean, yeah, the 5.0, the basic feature does target the lower end audience. However, it's still got to pay per year. These fitness watches, which got all the features, you don't have to pay like per year subscription. So yeah, and then not only that, can also like if the basic, so obviously I think if the basic Whoop 5.0 had all the new features, like it's got heart screening, so it'll tell it when like if there's something wrong or on the wrong path, but wouldn't like a doctor be able to do that? Basically it just has like hospital sensors built in, and then it's got blood pressure. Now that's a good feature, but obviously if it was on the basic like plan for the 5.0, I mean there's a huge £200 difference between the basic plan and like the premium plan. And yeah, I mean I'll be willing to fork out that amount per year, but right now it's convincing, don't get it twisted, like keeping me like hooked with like all these messages that I get on the app, but I'm not too sure like if I would carry on with with the features that the normal, because this is a Whoop 4.0 and the basic plan for the Whoop 5.0, I'm guessing is like very similar to this 4.0. So like paying like extra £200 for like 2 extra features to tell me, yeah, your blood pressure is this, your blood pressure is that, or, you know, your heart screen, I don't even understand. Like it's 2 major features, paying extra £200, like, and it's per year, so I'm not too sure. But anyway, like I said, the melatonin helped a lot in terms of fixing the sleep wake cycle that this has done. And I didn't bother using sleeping tablets because I know sleeping tablets, like, it really affects the body in the long term. It really does put the body to sleep, don't get twisted. But melatonin is more body friendly, a lot more body friendly. So is magnesium. I'm gonna try magnesium because magnesium sort of relaxes the body slightly, putting it to sleep as well, while helping the muscles as well, because it helps the muscles like tense less. I forgot the word, not tense less, but loosen up. So I'm gonna try first, just do like couple like melatonin nights, and then try some magnesium, which, yeah. Anyway, so yeah, that's why I think I'm gonna stop this pre-workout, or maybe find a user-friendly one. I'm not too sure. Because you know what it is? This pre-workout is so strong. Like I can wake up in the morning, and because I've been like, you know, my sleep wake cycle is messed up, and I wake up so tired. And obviously go to the gym early in the morning, and I take this, like I feel like, obviously what this does, it just makes like the body fidget. Like after taking it 20-30 minutes, body starts to fidget, like just want to move and whatnot, like awake, like just feel something weird and just fidgety. Anyway, so then what I do, if I've taken it in the morning, I've been taking it in the morning, going to the gym, but because my sleep wake cycle, I've been like only getting like a couple hours sleep, and then I wake up in the morning because like the body just wakes up in the morning. So then I've only got like 3-4 hours sleep, and I'm just like, oh my God. And then I take this, and I can really feel it because the body wants to go sleep, and this is doing the complete opposite by making the body like sort of awake. So I can really feel it when not enough sleep has had. But today when I took the melatonin, I took it today and then went to the gym, I really I didn't feel it as much. I didn't really notice a difference at all, to be honest. Just maybe a slight, like, yeah, I didn't even notice it. So I think like when an individual is awake and has got enough sleep, don't really like notice this. However, if needing to wake up and like an individual has not had that much sleep or is really tired, this does the job then. Anyways, so obviously melatonin used to fix what this has caused in terms of not being able to go to sleep, and it just gets worse and worse. So yeah, man, because not having enough sleep, it really affects the day. Like to me, like once I'm awake, yeah. But then what happens is that in the daytime, I know, oh, I haven't got enough sleep, or, you know, should I go sleep? Or, you know, that's when it starts messing things up. And then, you know, going to sleep and having a nap in the daytime, like 1-2 hours to catch up. And it's still not enough, you know, because the body then goes into recovery mode, but then got to wake up like an hour or two later. And it's not good for the body. So yes, slowly fixing that. And obviously this is keeping, so that's the only thing. I got a very strict routine, but what's happened there is made a flaw in my routine. So hopefully the melatonin is fixing everything, because it just fixed everything in one night. So hopefully if I can fix that schedule, and this is sort of encouraging in terms of keeping the schedule. But obviously paying a certain amount of money, I mean, per year, it's not even like, but obviously, like I said, it targets a certain audience, and also like doesn't have the clock, which is like quite enticing as well. So anyways, that's like pros and cons of, you know, taking pre-workout, having a Whoop to sort of help. Like I'm not no fitness enthusiast, so this is just like a neat thing to have, you know, like monitor my own body. If I'm bored, I just check what's on my body, or, you know, it's just nice to like, you know, mess around with, like when I wake up in the morning, I'm thinking, okay, let me check my Whoop. I'm not thinking about anything else. Okay, I'm gonna stick to my Whoop routine. It wants to know what I've done here, there, you know. I'm not like really like, you know, my mind isn't elsewhere. My mind is organized. So I know like, yeah, I'm gonna tell Whoop I've done this activity, I've done that activity. It will tell me, oh, you've done an activity. So that's what's cool about it. Anyways, so yeah, if it appeals to some people and it's a target to a certain type of audience, you know, especially those who got a spare bit of cash. So yeah, but this is the effects of pre-workout, sleep, and then having a sort of fitness technology to sort of just keep things neat.